So the phone, by example, the phone, the tab again go there is it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. This is Care Communications Network, and we are live up Capitol Hill, where the president is expected to address the nation at 4 p.m. and this is a build-up as to what's happening from this end. Thanks to all of you watching. Kindly share the video. Like I said earlier, we're going to bring you all of the happenings from this end. My name is Princess Kamara. Shortly we will take you around as to the build-up from this end, preparation in terms of the State of the Nation's address. Shortly, journalists have come to grace the occasion, and Liberians are eager to listen to the president as to what are some of those things he is to inform the Liberian people. So again, it's good to be here, good to be behind cameras. My name is Princess Kamara, and stay with me as I bring you all of the happenings from this end. Welcome, folks. Let's share the video. We are live up Capitol Hill, where the president, His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Bwaka, at 4 o'clock will address the nation, his government achievement, some of those things that Liberians expect to hear from the president in his the just ended year, that is the second year. What are some of those achievements made by the Unity Party government in terms of development, in terms of achievement that Liberians can now break and say, this is the government we voted for, this is the government we pray for, and at this point in time, this is just exactly what we expected from the Unity Party government. So if you are out there following us, it's good to have you. All you need to do, just share the video. We are here. It's a non-stop broadcast on happenings from this end. Just share the broadcast. This is just a build up from happenings from this end. It's just a build up. A lot of activities for today. And we are live. Yeah, we're going to bring you all of the happiness from this end. This is Care Communications Network, and we are live up Capitol Hill. So quickly, what Liberians expect to hear from the president, a lot of information, a lot of good things in interest of this country. You've been following all of the happiness in different areas, different parts of the country, in different areas, the corridors. How Liberians are eager as to some of those achievements made by the president, whether these things Liberians will benefit. Yet and still, there are numerous achievements that all of us can point to in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure, looking at where this country is as compared to past time. It's always good to speak to reality. So the Unity Party have made significant achievements, marks in other areas. Yet and still, there are still challenges. Yet and still, there are still lapses. I think it is a wake-up call at this time, at this point in time, for all of us as Liberians, for all of us to get up, push the government to its feet, let the government wake up. If there were lapses, you can also leave your comment. Definitely, I'm going to read them, and we are also live on Facebook. All of our social media handles on Care Radio. On radio is Care Radio 95.9, bringing you all of the happiness. What are some of those things that are eager to hear from the president? The president, His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Bwaka, just drop some of those things you hope that the president can talk about. We talk about job creation, a lot of concern. Liberians need jobs. We need job infrastructure. We need this one. We need better roads. We need better facility. We need good hospitals where when our people are sick, they can be taken there and given proper treatment so that they will not die. There have been a lot of challenges, different in our education sector. Once upon a time was classified as a mess. Where are we in terms of quality education? These are concerns raised from the citizen. Yet and still there are gains made, there are achievements made in the last year. Again, there are still people who go to bed on empty stomach. What's the president about to say about this one? What are some of those things he will be addressing in the coming days, in the coming week? There's a whole lot of long events happening at this particular place up Capitol Hill. A lot of events. The president at 4 p.m. Liberia's time will be addressing the nation. This is just a build-up. This is not the official program. This is just a build-up as to the preparation from this end. All you need to do is just sit back. Yeah, we're going to bring you all of the happenings. This is Kia Radio, making the difference in professional broadcasting. And I'm right behind camera, making sure that nothing is left behind as enforced from this place. So it's good to have all of you. Venetia's Junior Bar says, watching from New Kuta. It's good to have you, Venetia's. Thanks to all of you watching. This is just a build-up from this end. This is just a build-up as to what's happening up Capitol Hill right here. This is just a build-up. This is just a build-up right here. Preparation ahead of the president State of the Nation address. Shortly, we are stationed right here. We're not leaving anything behind here. And shortly, I will be joined by my colleague, Anthony Jeffan. Anthony Jeffan will join me. Let's do some analysis as it relates to how maybe those are things that some of those things Liberians, we've been talking to them as journalists in the corridor, on radio, on platforms. And still there are gains made, in terms of achievement. And this is the reality. This is just the truth. This is nothing more than being real. Though there are achievements made by the current leadership, by the UP government, yet and still there are challenges. How the president, intend to tackle some of these long-standing, because these things were not created by the current leadership. Those, things, they are old age problems that all of us as citizens, we are trying to see how best this country can move forward in terms of discouraging, putting up the bad side to the public, telling people this is how the country is bad. Let's work together. It's a wake-up call for all of us. Government is you. Government is me. Likewise, the president. How can we move this country forward? So shortly, I will be joined by my colleague, Jeffan. Together, we will do this to bring in all of the happiness from this end. Let's do some analysis in terms of, Jeffan is already here. So let me just. Anthony is good that we are out here this afternoon, and he told me that when people, as it relates to the state of the nation, so our journalists, let's do some analysis in terms of the past sonar. What do you make of this one? This is the third sonar by the president. Although there are too many concerns from the public and the criticism, a lot of issues. And today, we are here again. What do Liberians want to hear from the president? You as a journalist, what are you hearing in the public, in different areas, different parts of the country? What are some of those things you're hearing?
Well, thank you, Princess. But before I go to some of the things that Liberians are expecting from the president, I first like to say it is a bit disappointing that this SONA will not be addressed at its constitutional point. When I'm talking about constitutional point, I'm talking about the joint chambers of the legislature, where the president should address or should stand to address the people of Liberia through their representatives. But unfortunately, it is the way it is because of some of the reasons that led to the damage of that place. But be as it may, many Liberians are expecting the president to address some of the critical issues that include the implementation of the arrest agenda. That's one. And many persons are expected to hear from the president how what they've done in terms of tackling corruption, what they've done in terms of the bread and butter issue, in terms of addressing some of those things that affect Liberians. Corruption could be one. I'm sure the president will talk about, in the achievement, we'll talk about Liberia presence as a member on the not permanent member on the Security Council, the United Nations. I'm also aware that the president will talk about Liberia achievement with the MCC Compact. And those are major achievements. I know the president will talk about that. There are other issues the president should be talking about in Liberia. I expect that the president will talk about. And maybe the president will tell us what he intends to do in the coming days. You are aware, since the president took over, particularly when he appointed the new LEC boss, there was some consistency in the electricity. But a few days ago, it has been off and on. I'm sure the president will touch on that and how what can Liberia do to have a stable, sustainable electricity. I know some of the things those are some of the things the president will talk about. Except that you want to ask some specific areas that you want me to comment on as well.
Yeah, Jeffan, you know, you just mentioned the LDC, you know, before of recent, there were a lot of cases from all angles. Besides that, we talk about job creation, unemployment. Unemployment is a serious concern with this, you know, with citizens calling the government, you know, to attention, to the government. And to the Liberians, some people already have classified this day as something, the old same thing we're going to see. And maybe it's just a normal tradition, nothing different. It's just a simple story coming from the president. But we anticipate that this particular state of the nation, there can be something for the Liberian people.
The president, first of his kind, Liberia had a budget a little over 1 billion. First of its kind. And so I'm sure many Liberians are hoping that the president, in fact, Liberians are hoping that the president will talk about de-harmonization. You are aware harmonization, what it brought to civil servants in our country. It brought people to nothing, even though there were people already making less, far less than what they should earn, but harmonization brought them to nothing. And so that was one of the things that the president and his team campaigned on. The harmonization was not in the interest of the people. So Liberians are expected that the president will talk about de-harmonization. How would it be done? Well, if you have a budget that is little over $1 billion, whereas you have 500 million, 600 million, 700 million, 800 million budget, today you have $1 billion plus budget, it means that there should be comments on how we can address de-harmonization. I know the president could be speaking on that. The issue of job creation, yes, check around. There have been drawdowns of some companies in our country which left many persons jobless. You are aware the all US sponsored projects were shut down, left too many persons jobless, particularly the Internews, USAID, and all of those other areas. And so the companies coming in the labor sector, there have been some issues. There have been problems. Liberians continue to complain that jobs that are intended for Liberians were given to foreigners. And so to address some of these things, I know the president, when the president of a country speaks, it is a policy statement. And so whatever the president says, he need not to tell any of his cabinet to go and say, he need not to tell them again to go and implement. But the moment the president speaks, he say this is supposed to happen and this should happen, they from their angle will start to address it head on. So I'm sure the president will touch on some of these things, on the issue of the labor market, which is important, which requires, or we will also address the bread and butter issues of our country. And so those are some of the things the president, Liberians expect from the president. The harmonization to ensure that those who were affected by the harmonization policy get back on par. Imagine, you won't believe that there are people who are making $150. When taxes are cut, they left with nothing. Hey, what can the $150 do for an entire family? We used to talk about cutting tax and someone carrying $100 or $90. And so I know Liberians are looking forward that the president will address key among all of these issues, the deharmonization situation.
Yeah, good. We looking forward to listen to some of those things. His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boakai will tell the Liberian people what's your expectation on today's the third State of the Nation address. That is the sermon by the President, His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boakai. Like I said, this is just a build up at 4 p.m. Liberia time. The president will be here. Just leave your comments, and we have this one on the screen. Honorable Musa Donso Senior says the most dangerous that autonomous nation progression is corruption. In my country, Liberia, the three branches of our government genetic maker is corruption. The issue of corruption is key, very high. Very, very high. The issue of corruption is very high. What's the president's direction in that? So here comes the speaker of the 55th legislature. The speaker. Let me get my cameras. Let me get this camera quickly. The speaker of the 55th legislature, Richie Namwiko. The speaker of the 55th. Well, folks, the speaker is just taking a view of what's happening at this point.
Of the capital.
So, you have several lawmakers who are already on the grounds of the capital. Several lawmakers. Well, you have the deputy speaker as well. You have that's the speaker along with the deputy speaker, the House of Representatives. Like I said, it's a long one here today, and definitely
Can I say something?
Okay. So that's just it, folks.
Okay, yeah. Take a hole, please. Take the hole. Wait for
So they are just during the work done at this particular place, giving some instruction as well to the organizing team as to ensure everything is in place at this from this end. Everything is in place from this end. So folks, to those of you following, this is the House Speaker, Chenamiko, along with the Deputy Thomas. So folks, so shortly that was an inspection of the work carried out at this area. Well folks, thanks to all of you following. This is Care Communications Network and we are live on Capitol Hill, bringing you all of the happenings as it relates to the State of the Nation address by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai. Earlier on you witnessed that was just an inspection from the House Speaker, Richie Namwekun, and his deputy, Thomas Fala, as ensure a proper arrangement out there in terms of the structure, how everything have been set up, where this official should say more like a mandate. They were given mandate and also patrolling as to whether everything is organized. So we are still here. The President, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai, is to address the Liberian people. Was inside the third sauna. This is the third sauna. What's inside for the Liberian people? What are some of those things Liberians anticipate or Liberians expect to hear the President say? What are some of those things? Like I said, what are some of those things? Some of those things. We are still here. This is Care Communications, Care Network, KCN TV. Still with us. All you need to do, just relax. We're bringing you all of the happenings from different areas, different standpoints, as it relates to the President, the State of the Nation's address. Thanks to all of you watching.
Hello. I'm saying the same thing or something.
Thanks to all of you following us. All you need to do, just leave your comment. Definitely, I'm going to read them out. This is the third sauna. The President is expected out to be at 4 p.m. Tell the Liberian people more about his government achievement. What are some of those things Liberians will? Liberians are eager to hear. They want to hear from the President. We talk about earlier on. We did an analysis You listen to my colleague who talk about creating jobs for Liberian people. I think if you are to ask 100 Liberians, you have 90 calling for job creation. Like, we want the president out to create more jobs so we can work, so we can be able to take care of our family. All of these burdens, different challenges. We think without the creation of job or the establishment of jobs for Liberians, these things will come to an end. We'll be able to cater to our family. We'll be able to cater to some of our needs. So again, all eyes are set, all eyes are on what the president will tell the Liberian people. And today we talk about corruption, which is killing us as a nation, that which is affecting every one of us. Corruption in different areas, different sectors. Where are we as a country to minimize corruption? The president's stance. We saw in the second year, we saw a lot of issues. People were displaced, people were suspended. Where are we in terms of investigation, in terms of, coming back to the Liberian people? We talk about Arab, the assets recovery and tax force, the committee set up. How many government officials were able to declare their assets? These are questions. Once you get out, you go in a public, you go at different intellectual forum. These are concerns as to, is it that the president have, he just don't want to listen? Whether the president is listening, whether their actions to be taken again, is the third year of the State of the Nation address up Capitol Hill. All eyes are set. Let's see what's inside. Someone says just picking back. You never know what's inside till you open it. But again, we anticipate progress, success, achievement. Liberia is the only country we have, and it's on all of us to develop this nation. It's not just about the president. You as an official, you as a leader, you as long you work in this government, it's on you to do the needful, because government depends on you. Government trusts that you can also do this for your people. So our officials will need to do more. This is a challenge. It's not when people speak out. It's nowhere in a form of criticism. It's not about criticizing the government. It's not about denigrating the government. It's not about saying the worst against the government. It's about putting the government to its feet, putting the Unity Party government, especially on things they once criticized, especially on things they once denigrated, especially on things they said, once you elect us as leaders, we're not going to repeat these mistakes. But there are some areas these mistakes have been, on a repeating format. It's just repeating after another. So again, we are watching, and John Sumo says, just following you live from Bopolu City right now. Good to have you, John. And Ase Klembia Jr. says, a nice piece, thank you so much. Gotumo Wood says, he coming fin again, come on. And let's not wish the president anything bad. Let's wish our president will not faint. We don't want those things to be, issues we should be thinking about. Let the president say something and let these things yield to results. Let these things give birth to tangibles, not just about criticizing. So again, our eyes are set. This is the beauty of this job, especially when you are behind the microphone or behind the mic. You're doing some analysis. It's not just about screaming live. It's not just about, you come and say we are live. Let the people who are following understand what's inside. What are those things? We as journalists, we have right to. I was telling someone, because journalist, I can do my own analysis. It's not about you criticizing the government. No, it's a wake-up call. When people criticize you, it simply means you need to wake up and do better. At this time, the third year, we are here. We are here. This is a constitutional right. This is a mandate. This is the mandate that Liberian people gave the president. They elected him to see transformation. They elected him to see a better nation. They elected him to have a more secure country where you will go to bed and wake up in a sound environment, where you need not to sleep on any kind of the issue of electricity. Just few months. These are things Let us see how we can resolve them. Even when people travel, they come back. The moment you get back in the country, there's no current. You sleep in heat. Let's resolve these things together. This country is on all of us. Adama Bendu Sheriff says, I'm watching live from Point 4 Nuku Town. It's good to have you. Emmanuel Deputy says, good afternoon. I'm watching live from Bernard Fan Telecom. Good to have all of you watching. My name is Princess Kamara and I'm behind camera screaming live, bringing you all of the happenings as it relates to the president persona of Capitol Hill. What's inside for Liberian people today? It is for the people. The president will tell the Liberian people over the last year, this is what I did as a president. This is my achievement. These are what some of the things we did as leaders in this country. So again, it's not just government. You and myself, we make government. So even if the government, the president say I'm going to do this, it's on all of us to implement it. It's on all of us to ensure that all of these things come to reality. So again, we are here making sure that nothing is left out. Nothing, absolutely nothing is left out. We report everything as it happens up Capitol Hill. So again, that's just it. That's just it from here. That's just it from Melvin G. Morba says, good afternoon. I'm watching live from Banga City. Honorable Musa Donso Senior is back again. I think that's just a repeat of that comment. So again, what's inside the third year Sona as we await the president. As we await the president for his first State of the Nation. State of the Nation address. So what do we expect from the Sona? You can also join down your points and you can just tell us what's inside. Maybe you want to speak. This is another medium. If you could use this medium, tell us what do you expect or what you anticipate from the president on today's State of the Nation's address. You could just start and say, I expect the president to tell us his stand on corruption within the third year. What are some of those measures he will take on officials, on those officials who will be caught in act of corruption. Yeah, you could just use this medium. Just join down your points. Just tell us. When we criticize government, despite their lapses at times in government, in leadership, it's more like we're speaking against our own country. When we say bad things out there, it has some effect, negative effect on us as citizens. So it's on us again. And keep sharing the video. Victor Meda says, I'm watching from District 15. Victor Meda, it's good to have you. All of you, just share the video. Let's get more people watching. More people. This is just a build up from the executive that is from Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill. So let's hear from you. Just join time. Tell us more. What do you expect to hear from the president? So quickly we will go around and show you how this place is like from where you are in your bedroom, different areas. How is it out here? The setup so beautiful. It's a beautiful time right there. So quickly I'm going to take a tour, show you how everything is like ahead of the State of the Nation address. Take you around. Let's look at the setup. Let's look at the view. Beautiful scene right out here as we await officials. So Marcus J. Bobo says, during Josh Reacton, we did not see this with his period. So let's take you around. Let's show you how this place is like at this point in time. How this place is like. Earlier on, you saw the House Speaker, the 55th Legislature. That's Richard Nagmekun along with his deputy on an inspection tour, making sure that everything from this end is well organized. and everything is set up with the president at 4 p.m. So let's tell you how out here looks like. To those of you foreigners, this is how the setup is at this point. This is how the setup is at this point. This is how the setup is at this point. Just stay with us. Let's take you around. Yeah, let's take you around as to how everything is like from this point. How everything is like from this point in terms of setup. Like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful setup out here. Beautiful. Beautiful setup right here. Like I said, it's a beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. Right here. The president here, tourist state of the nation. Tourist state of the nation. Address thanks so much to all of you. And Darlington Freeman said great coverage, and I'm watching from my Capitol building office. Marcus J. Bobo said, don't judge me at time. We did not see this within 6-year period. Sophie's son says, and Marcus Jude, we are currently asking the president to establish an embassy in Kenya, following from Nairobi, Kenya. It's good to have you following. Melvin G. Mobile said, thanks for the update that you are giving us this afternoon. It's good to have you, Melvin. This is the job we signed up for, and it's on us to provide all of those information, necessary ones, facts, yeah, real ones, not just to say from your heart and say, well, I said enough. Sonny Bowen says, I'm watching from Sino County, Greenville City. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we do at Kia Communications Network. We report all of the happenings as it unfolds from every part of Liberia. I'm moving around. Someone said, yeah, move around. Let's see all over. Yeah, this is just a setup. This is just a build up from this, and I'm going to do that. This is the stage where the president will be, His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boakai. This is the stage. This is it. Earlier on, you witnessed the arrival of the House Speaker, Richard Namwekun, along with his deputy, that is the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fala, doing some inspection. It was an inspection tour as to put in place mechanism on some of those things happening with the oil set for His Excellency, the President. So, thanks to all of you, man. Yeah, share the video. Let's come to this point. Still more beautiful scene out here. You have, okay, let me take the camera to this end. Let me just show you this beautiful, yeah, it's a beautiful view here. Beautiful view right here. Beautiful one. This is, like I say, it's a beautiful scene out at the grounds of the capital. The sun in Monrovia is hot, very hot, very hot. It's a hot weather out here, so it's not an easy task. You have to do all you can behind camera, and some of you behind camera not easy, but yet still we have to report all of the happenings as it relates to what's happening from this end. So again, good to have all of you. We're leaving nothing left, we're not leaving anything behind. We are here for the Liberian people, and this is the job we sign up for. This is Kia Communications. If you are following and you are in Monrovia, all you need to do is just tune your radio on, or just tune in to 95.9 and follow all of the happenings across Monrovia, specifically Capitol Hill, as to what's happening from this end. So again, my name is Princess Kamara behind camera, bringing you all of a happiness. Uriah Winning says, I'm watching from a quiet resident in Tota City, Konawolala Administrative District, Lower Bon County. It's good to have you, Uriah Winning. I hope I got that. It said Konawolala Administrative District, Lower Bon County. Good to have all of you. Let's keep sharing the video. Yeah, let's share the live video. Let's share the live video. Again, we are still here bringing you. This is just a build up. Yeah, build up. It's not just a program. Yeah, it's a build up to what's happening here. Yeah. So here we sit. Here we sit. The 55th legislature welcomes you to the president's annual message 2026. So that's it, folks. We're not shutting down, we're not going off, we are here. All you need to do is just charge your device. Yeah, charge your device. Don't worry, I'm here till everything comes to an end. I'm here with you. I'm here with you, giving you more analysis as it relates to the third solar, the State of the Nation address in our own country, Mama Liberia. What Liberians anticipate, what are some of those things Liberians are eager to hear the president talk about? What are some of those things they do expect from His Excellency, President Joseph Yuma Boaka? We talk about government. The government is not just an individual. It's all of us. It's not just the president. It's not just on him. It's on you. The government is on me as well. Also, all of us can come together. Let's do this and make sure that our country is among best country in the world, African country, especially being the oldest republic in Africa. Let's wake up. Officials come to power. You mess up, and at the end of the day, we blame government. Now it's time we blame those officials as well. Because when these opportunities are given you, it's on you. It's on you. Someone says, please show your face more. Okay, I will do that. I'll have to come in front of the camera later on until the mic. Yeah, we have to use the mic. The mic is currently, charging right after that. So you can see me. Kelvin Paul, I'm falling for a 0. Wow, that's good. Kelvin Paul, it's good to have you. Eventually, Maminta said it's because, unlike JMB, we have an ability to effectively articulate his vision, policies, and responses to national concern is weak. Babo Ama Malofo Jr. says, I'm following you live from Moserado County, Johnsonville, Palm Farm Community. You have Morris Sunute. Yeah, Morris Sunute says, what better? Again, we pray it be better. Again, we are hopeful that it's better than the first, it's better than the second, it's better than the third. Again, this party, this leadership have 3 years left. 3 years, yeah, because the third one, the fourth one, the fifth, sixth is just election. And again, we are hopeful that this government can deliver as per the expectation of Liberians, because if this government fails, Liberia fails. It's not just an individual. That's the thing about government. If a government fails, that is the country. That means we wasted years of not achieving some of those things we are to achieve. So the issue of politics, let's put politics on a different perception. Let's view it from a different standpoint, where we will not just criticize one government as if to say we're not part of the government, or as if to say when the government make or acts, it's not the Liberian people, it's all of us. Even you from another party, you are a Liberian. If your country is not developed, people mock you. So it's not just about Joseph Human Bwankai, or it's not just about the lawmaker, the representative. Some of these people, they are not competent to lead us. Can we start to evaluate? Can we do analysis where we see them and start to change the narrative than just voting people based on, favoritism, based on because I love XYZ, he's my uncle, so I'm going to leave my district. Now let's change the narrative. Let's know what's good for us, what's inside for us. So this is something we all of us need to wake up. We've been doing a lot of analysis from the radio back to the streets. We interview people. We come back up Capitol Hill this afternoon. It's time. You as Liberia, I want you to share this video. Let's keep sharing. Let the Liberian people come and listen. This is a whole commentary ahead of the president State of the Nation address. We complain about the hacking prices. We complain about commodities. Nowadays, family go on empty stomach. It's true. The reality are glaring. They are glaring. Kazulu Afonso says, I'm watching you live from Grand Cape Mount County. Marcus J. Bobber says, I'm following from New Jersey, USA. Good to have all of you. And the reality are glaring. They are showing from all angles, different areas, different parts. And it was shocking to know that yet and still we're not making progress. People will do analysis, the government won in this area in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure. The government is doing excellent in terms of health and education, in terms of this one, that one, the economy, road infrastructure. But yet and still, what is it? The lives of the people. These things are not reflected in the lives of the people. Mark Blake. Billy Kandua. Yeah, Billy Kandua. That's a native name. My Billy Kandua says, good morning, Ken TV. I'm watching you from Yekepa. Kelvin Paul said, my sister, God will bless you for saying the truth, Mama. That's the truth. That's just the reality. It's not just about, nothing different. Nothing. How will it be a different thing when we say electing the CO people who have made no impact in our district, in our county? Only because this person is connected to me. Only because it is my auntie's son or because he's my uncle. Let's change the narrative. Let's join the government. Let's do something positively. Let's do something. Stop spraying the negative, aspect of government. We complain that the government is not doing good. We complain that the government is not making gains. The government, no achievement. It's just the same old story, the same old complaint. Let's change the narrative. So, like I said, it's on all of us. Now the Unity Party already in its third year, that is the third year of government. It's in its third year. It's in its third year. Vamuyan Salif, my dynamic journalist speaker. I'm calling from Broadway. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you, Vamuyan. And it's on all of us. It's not just about government, Every time we won't complain, they was not making me say it today. So again, that's it. So that's just it. Folks, stay with us. We're bringing all of the happiness as it relates to the State of the Nation address on today. This is what we have to offer you as Liberians, watchdogs in society, speaking to those ills, speaking to those realities. So like I said, it's a huge event right here is a huge event right here. President Joseph Yuma is shut there at home. We're addressing the nation. Let's hear from you. Keep dropping your comments. Drop your comments. Tell me because our people need to. I'm not seeing this. Someone is asking to join the broadcast. No, our people need to come outside and see other people contribute too. It's on all of us. Let's stop electing people based on favoritism because this person is from mama and or from my father and so I'm going to. So again, that's it. We are together on this one. What are some of those things you anticipate or what you expect to hear from the president, His Excellency, President Joseph Yuma Boakai? Whether there were lapses, don't you think it's time we put aside all of those, mixed feelings, all of those disenchantments? Let's put up a better Liberia. Liberia can only get better depending on all of us. It depends on how we as citizens work together to achieve all of these tangibles, all of these success, all of these good work, all of these testimonies. So again, let's keep sharing the video. This is just a build-up. We're not leaving anything behind. Anything that happened at this up Capitol Hill, trust me, you will see on your live screen. Morris, they come and tell us that they increase salary. The country is still behind, small country like that. Their friends, leaders are finding way out for their citizens to live better life. But every day that's story. Emmanuel G. Bakala Jr. says, following G. Bakala Jr. from Yekepa, Lima County, and I just can't wait to hear my president. Okay, that's good. That's your it's a right. Yeah, it is a right. So yeah, you can listen to him speak on those national issues of concern. It's a the Brian Butler issue. Liberians are eager. Everybody eyes set for the just watching it. So quickly, let me just bring you the protocol to the President of Third State of the Nation address on today, January 26, 2026. That is a special protocol. So the ushering of guests out to the President's annual message will begin at 2:30 p.m. and ends at 3:50 p.m. That is the ushering of guests will begin at 2:30 p.m. It ends at 3:50 p.m. That is the ushering of the guests. So absolutely no one will be permitted to enter after this hour. Again, all guests will enter the Capitol building through the entrance of the House wing, while only members of the 55th legislature will enter through the front entrance of the Capitol building. So those of you listening and you are trying to make your way here at 2:30 will be the ushering of guests, and will end at 3:50 p.m. So again, at 2:50 p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of members of the Consular Corps. So again, at 2:50 p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of heads of international organizations. At 3 p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of their excellencies, the doyen and members of the diplomatic corps. At 3:05 p.m., that is 5 minutes past 3, the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of the Dean and members of the cabinet. Those of you following, you trying to make your way, if this is for you, at 2:30, the Capitol building, that is the ushering of guests to the President's annual message. So at 2:30, and it will end at 3:50. So it's almost an hour, less than an hour process. So you have to be here before 2:30. At 2:30, the ushering of guests will begin and ends at 3:50. Still bringing you the protocol. And at 3:15 p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of His Honor, the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. All present will rise. That is, all of us will stand as they arrive. At 3:20 p.m., the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia will announce the arrival of the Speaker and members of the House of Representatives. All present will rise. That is, you have to give them a standing ovation. The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia will take the chair at the left of the Speaker. If you look, so we're going to do that. Right after this, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia will take the chair at the left of the Speaker, and members of the Senate will take seats reserved for them. Both houses will then be resolved in joint session. At 3:45 p.m., the Sergeant at Arms of the Honorable House of Representatives will announce the opening of the 4th joint session of the 55th Legislature. At 3:50 p.m., the Joint Security Executive Committee of both houses will meet the President of the Republic of Liberia at the main entrance of the grounds of the Capitol and escort him, along with the Sergeant at Arms of both houses, to the podium. Again, at 4 p.m., the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President Joseph Numa Boaka Sr., will deliver his annual message to the 4th joint session of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia. After the annual message, the President of the Republic of Liberia will be escorted to the rotunda of the Capitol at the Joint Executive Committee, where he will receive guests. The President will later be escorted to the head table for a reception hosted He is honored by the Speaker and members of the 55th Legislature. So that's just it. So those of you making your way this afternoon, shortly at 2:30 is the ushering of guests up to 3:50. You need to make your way. At 2:30, that will start and you can start coming in. Shortly at 3, there will be a lot of event ushering of this person, different guests, the Speaker, dignitary, doyens, and those executives from different areas. So that's just it for my end. It's a hot day in the city of Monrovia, very hot. The sun more like burning. You feel the burning. It's hot, very hot, and it's not easy at this point in time. It's a whole lot of happening from here. To those of you watching us, those of you following us, trust me, we're not leaving anything behind. Like I said, we are energized to broadcast this particular event from start to finish as it relates to the third State of the Nation address. All you need to do is just sit back, relax, and Morrison said, so why time like this people are still working? Yeah, when things are supposed to be in place. I just read you the protocol. There's a whole protocol I read. 2:30 is the actual start of this entire State of the Nation address. At 2:30 to still have time. People are still, I think it's just testing right now. It's not working specifically. I think 2:30 is the ushering of guests. Zulu Alfonso says, IKM TV, you are doing the best. God will bless your family. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you. And I'm sure that this is also live on our radio. Those of you in Radio Land, those of you following 95.9 Kia Radio, Liberia, Premier Institution. Making the difference in professional broadcasting, bringing the news right at your doorsteps in different areas, different facilities. All you need to do, just sit back, relax. Let's bring you up to speed as to what's happening at this place in our own country, Mama Liberia. So again, Liberians await the President solemn State of the Nation address. Liberians are eager. Liberians are waiting. Like I can't just wait. To see what I will get. Yeah, what the president will say. Prince Gotogo Banja says, "You're still working time like this." Come on, Prince. everything gotta be put in place. Well, just join time, right? Tell us what you expect from the president. What do you want the president to talk? What are some of those things you anticipate as it relates to the president's third State of the Nation address? What are some of those things you want His Excellency to talk about? Is it job creation? Now, if you take the microphone out there, everybody will tell you job. We want job. Job is a major issue in this country. Youth, the young people, thousands of Liberians graduate different universities. Just of recent, over the weekend, you saw a graduate. You just said, since I graduated, I transitioned into milk making. These are one of things we want to hear. Can we bring factories? Can we be innovative? Let's push forward. If Liberia must move forward. It's on all of us as individuals. It's on all of us to keep pushing this country. And Alex Wayan says, very eloquently quoting, many thanks to you, baby girl. Thank you so much, Alex. Thanks for following KCN TV. My name is Princess Kamara, and I'm reporting live from the Capitol Hill in Monrovia. The executive right here goes different officials. You have dignitaries, guests as well. Shortly at 2:30 will be the ushering of guests. Wesley S. Brown Jr. says, this government coming now to us again. The government is you and me. It's on you and the two of us. So whatever the government says, left with us as Liberians, officials who will be in this position. Let's go back to our ministry. Let's start to tackle the real issue. The government, also I'm coming. The government is the one that will say, okay, I'm appointing you, Wesley, to this position. Wesley, you're going to serve as minister. Wesley, you are to serve as a deputy in this position. Or the people who elected as representative, those representing us in our different, our counties, from different counties, those who speak to their constituents, those who come back and tell us, when you vote me, I'm going to be the best lawmaker. At the end of the day, they lie to us. They don't even go back to their constituents. They don't come back to you and me. These are the real issues. We should start electing people who are there for us, who have tangible. Yeah, let's say it that way. People who are capable. People who not just going to come there, they eat our money, give us pocket change. Let's start to vote on our own right instead of rice. Instead of rice, it's not right. R-I-G-H-T. When we start to vote, then definitely we are on the right trajectory. Well, until then, we will always have these issue of challenges. We'll always have difficulties in governance, and you just named it. Pee-wee F. Sando says, I'm following from my district resident, Maserado County. I expect the president to speak on so many developments for 2026, speaking and taking action, implementing measures. Implementation is a major challenge for us in this country. Implementation is a major challenge. And again, I also want to say, I'm not saying the real thing. Implementation, past leadership, implementation is always an issue. People will come, the president will say, I will do this, I will do that. At the end of the day, nothing. Less care is given. Less care is shown. There's nothing like implementation. Let's go back to the traffic regulation. We talk about dropping the fares, and this is the same thing that make the government to look bad. People say that transport ministry, this is a whole analysis. We denigrate the government. Though the Unity Party government had lapses within it's 1 year of a sentencing, but yet and still, let's come back. Let's bring to the table. Let's look at what are some of these things that led to these lapses, that where the key factor of the government failing in some areas. We talk about the issue of transport fare or transportation. How can a ministry come on and say this is the exact fare from this distance? There's no implementation, nothing to effectuate. They just leave it like that. Yet until the people, the taxi driver themselves, tell us this is my fare. This is another weakness in government. And it's on all of us to at least do the right things. Yeah, let's keep moving, keep doing what we love doing. It's on all of us, to keep pushing forward. Yes, it's on all of us. Let's keep pushing. It's not just about, like the people government or anything they want to. No. It's not about, it's the people government. It's about you and me, our children, generation to come, future generation. That's it. Martin W. Brown says, if you don't believe what the government is doing and you term everything as law, you think they will create job, you better hope for a better future. It's the government right to create job. And it's also on us as citizens to put the government feet to the stand, or push them, put them on the fire. So we say you have to push the government till the government does better, till the Liberian people can feel what they voted for. It's on them, it's on the government. So again, it's on all of us. This is the job we sign up for. The same way those officials sign up to serve the Liberian people, it's on all of us. It's again, let's reflect at your home, at your job site. What do you think is the root cause of all of these challenges amid, development, gains? We don't say the government feel flat. No, the Unity Party government in its 2 years have also made a lot of wins in different areas. Tangible results, tangible. Abraham Sylvester Summer, Gola Fali says, I hope the upper NASA won't fail today. All eyes are set. We are watching keenly Nobody will fail you. Earlier on, you saw the House Speaker doing some inspection, Richard Namwekun along with his deputy, inspecting everywhere, every corner, making sure that everywhere is in tight as to not be a failure, not to be a failure. So we anticipate a better and prosperous state of the nation address. The big question is, what's inside for the Liberian people? Shortly at 2:30 p.m. will be the ushering of guests at the Capitol Hill, those who are coming to grace this occasion. So stay with us. All of our gadgets are ready to scream live. Yeah, we will scream live. We are screaming live as it relates to the State of the Nation address from this end. Thanks to all of you who are watching. Thanks to all of you. Just tell us, what do you expect from the president? What are some of those things you anticipate? Whether it's going to be in the interest of Liberian people. This is not politics. Whether you're from the Unity Party, whether you're from the CDC, if this government fails, the Liberian people feel our country, Liberia, is on the wrong path. All of us, we have failed as a nation. So it's not just about, oh, that the people of government, let it do what they want to do. No, it's on all of us. All of us should do what we want to do. It's on us. Government is no for no one. All of us, we have equal rights. We have equal access. No one is more Liberian than any of us. All of us, we are equal. So again, keep dropping your comments. Yeah, just tell us what are some of those things which the president will speak to. What are some of those things you anticipate from His Excellency Joseph Duma Boakai? Everybody looking. Everybody, all eyes on the road. Someone said they got the president's speech. It's just saying that, like, I got the president's speech. Maybe we already know what's inside. It's nothing different, but trust me, there should be something different from the president this time around. So all of us, we are here. We're not leaving you. We're not leaving you. Relax, sit back. I'm here with you. Shortly at 2:30 is the ushering of guests. Those of you watching, you making your way. Shortly at 2:30, guests will be ushered in up to 2:50. 2:50, they will still be ushering guests in. Right after that, you have the arrival of dignitaries, the doyens, executives, and officials from different sectors, different areas who are gracing this occasion. So again, let's do this together. Yeah, this is Care Communications Network, KCN TV, making the difference in professional broadcasting. This is the job we sign up for, and we love doing this one. Thanks to all of you watching us, all of you following the broadcast this afternoon in Monrovia. The sun is hot. You see, right? This is hot. It's not easy out here. So it's not easy thing right here. Thomas Kotojui says, watching from Kakata. Good to have you watching. Good to have you, Thomas. Still taking course. Not course, sorry. Still taking your comments. Yeah, we're thinking our own radio now. I keep dropping your comments, man. Keep dropping them. That's yeah, from you, Liberians. All eyes are set. Just charge a device. Just leave it on KCM TV. Nobody does it better than us. Like I said, we are live right here. This is the podium. This is the stage. How beautiful it is. Well designed. The president will walk on that podium, will come out and tell us, this is what I have for the Liberian people in my government. I'm going to do this. Mer Elsie says, balancing and patriotic broadcasting. Well done, Princess. We need more characters like you in the media. Thank you so much, Mer. Please, is it Elsie? Thank you, Timothy Harris, watching from Minneapolis. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you. If I mispronounce your name, trust me, I'm willing to know how you better pronounce it. Thank you so much. This is the love we have for our country. This is what we have to offer the Liberian people. Every time, we need to educate our people. Every time we want to trash the blame on government, oh, the government still nothing the person do. Our own people we go in the trenches to camping for. We go there, we camping, we spend months, we spend weeks lying in the trenches, lying in uncomfortable areas just to put them in power. When they come to power, they do nothing. They do nothing. The only thing they do, they go and sign for that baby money and then they go home, leaving you in slavery. Leaving you in slavery. And you want the government to come and make it just work. These people are your representative. They are your true representation. If I want to talk to someone from Maryland, the easy way I can have a communication set is by meeting the lawmaker, the man who represents the people of Maryland, the people of Nima, the people of Refugee, the people of Sine, Lofa, Wapolo, Bapolo. You just name the different counties. Then it's easy. Then to just shift the blame just on government. Who are those we are electing? Let's ask the question. Let's ask the question. Trust me, you watching. Let's ask this hard question. Who are those we are electing? That's the high question. And we need to answer these things. Who are those we are electing? Who are those? Again, that's another hard question. These people continue to fool us. These people continue to lie to us. I'm following you from Virginia, U.S. station. Beautiful. Thanks. Yeah, that's good. Beautifully set up. The station is beautifully set up. That's good. It's a beautiful scene out there from all indication, all aspects. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene. Watching the views from this end. As far as, let me just come behind. Watching the view from this end. Watching the view from this end. Beautiful scene right here. Beautiful one. Let me give you a full view of this podium, of this stage. It's a beautiful one right here. Let's keep sharing the video. Terry Diape. Here he says, I'm watching for Saturday in Nima County. Terry, it's good to have you watching. Just leave your comment. What do you expect from His Excellency, the President, on today? The State of the Nation address is the third. Let's compare the first State of the Nation address. Challenges, where some of these challenges met back to the second State of the Nation address, where some of these challenges that we complained, like when people complain about in the first journey or first year, what are these challenges were met today against the third? Yeah, the third State of the Nation address. LB Law for Liberia, Elo says private sector investment is the way to employment. The government can do it all. Sure, the government can. The government cannot do it all. All of us must strategize. Let's get up. Let's come back. Let's give our government. Let's give our country. I think election should be, once the election is over, everything is over. No need to wish bad to happen to one person only because you feel you can better lead. No, this country is for all of us. So when your time, elapse or end, it's good that you just render your support to the next government. Let's move this power, this country forward. You are one of the most outspoken young journalists I've ever seen. I pray for your promotion. Thank you so much. It's on us to keep doing better, and we acknowledge all of these recommendations, all of these praises to enable us do better as we keep pushing forward for excellence. So thanks so much to all of you. Thanks so much. Let's keep dropping the video, follow you, just share it. Yeah, invite someone, say just watch this, you home, just relax, put it on YouTube, just go through this broadcast. Let's do the analysis together. Again, 2:30 is the ushering of guests. 2:30 is the ushering of guests, at which time we'll be giving you a full description as to what's happening at the grounds of the Capitol. Some of those guests coming into this to attend this program, we will definitely bring you up to speed. Some of them, their names, dignitaries, doyens, the House Speaker, Richard Nameko, and that of the Deputy Thomas Fala. Both of them were earlier seen on a tour, inspecting all of what have been set up at this point, making sure that everything is in place. Vanning coming downstairs. I'm watching you from Foya District, Lofa County. I hope Lofa is okay this afternoon. What new from that end, the Lofian are equal to listen to their president. The Lofian are equal to listen to the Liberian people president, because no county owns any president. All of us as Liberian, we own the president. So again, let's talk about the $10 million project in Lofa Desmond Tokwa says. Let's talk about the $10 million project in Lofa. Again, we're still here live. I told you we're not going off. It's a full blast. A full blast from this end. It's 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 good to have all of you watching this afternoon. This is Care Communications Network. We've been doing a lot of analysis. It's on you now to drop yours as we with the arrival of guests shortly. That's 2:30. The arrival of guests. That is the ushering of guests to this State of the Nation. The President third year State of the Nation's address. Liberians are eager to know. So before the ushering of guests, we'll take a break. I'm not going off. We are still here. I'm not going off. Just keep dropping your comments. Definitely, I'm going to read them. I'm going to read them out as it relates to the President's State of the Nation address. All eyes are set as to what are some of those things the President, His Excellency, President Joseph Boakai will be telling the Liberian people on today. And you have this statement. I'm going to read a statement from the President of Liberia, President, that is Julius Kanumba. It's just an open mind. This is what he posted on his Facebook page. Julius Kanumba, he said, President Joseph Boakai in a State of the Republic. What would J.J. Roberts have to say about Liberia today? It may seem tantalizing, but the address today by President Joseph Boakai before the legislature seeks to answer two deceptively simple questions. One, what is the state of the Republic of Liberia? What is the state of the Republic of Liberia? What is the administration's legislative agenda for this year? That was just posted on Julius Kanumba, that is the President of Liberia, President. In answering these questions, the President is likely to use his administration's arrest agenda for inclusive development as an overreaching framework to frame his report on the state of the Republic. Anchor on 6 pillars, the act aims to achieve the foreign strategic goals. You can also go there. See what he wrote: economic transformation, build a competitive, diversified, resilient economy that is private sector driven. So one of the followers posted that private sector for sustainable economic growth. Mohammed Kole says you have more to worry about. I think that's just back to okay. So that particular statement was President of Liberia, President Adama Benti Sherry said, you truly have the mind heart of a journalist, my princess. I'm so proud of you. You are, let me see, I'm trying to get this one. He says, you really make my day. Every time you speak, I wish I could carry on my back and show you how much you mean to me. There's something like that, just like you. Thank you so much, Adama Benti Sharif. Thank you. Again, we are here. Let's I'll keep sharing the live video. invite others to join you. This is KCM TV. This is Care Communications Network, and we are bringing you all of the happenings as it relates to what's happening at the grounds of the capital ahead of the president's first State of the Nation address. That is the SONA. What's inside for Liberian people? What are some of those things that Liberians expect to hear from the president, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai? What are some of those things we anticipate? Whether it's in good faith, what are some of those things his government was able to tackle in the last year? We talked about corruption, that which the president has said over time the issue of corruption would not be taken lightly. What have his government done with the last months ago in terms of corruption? We witnessed a series of arrests by the Assets Recovery Task Force Committee or team. Where are these investigations? How were they conducted? Where are some of those found guilty? Again, that's a big question. Big question we anticipate. We are eager to see a change in the next year to come. That is just what we are aiming. We talk about education. Over time, our education sector has been classified as messy, as beyond the standard, beyond the bar, as comparing to other African nations, other African countries. And today, in terms of building, constructing infrastructure where our kids are public school, how conducive are these schools that they will be able to accommodate several of them as to enable a conducive environment where we talk about health. A lot of times we complain with these challenges faced getting to hospitals and other areas and getting still when you are in critical condition, nothing working, you have to go, so you can say it's just a whole mess. You go at the GFK, that which we can say without no fear of favor, criticizing the government. It's a call to the government to do better. It's not about denigrating the Unity Party or you hate the Unity Party. No, it's about telling the Unity Party we want this to be done. So Wellington Socken say hi. I'm Wellington Socken, watching you live at my Gladwell, New Georgia resident. I'm still reading your comments. Just keep dropping. Tell us, what are some of those things you anticipate you want to hear from the president? Here in Yango says, another huge budget pass to put out their structures, waste of countries, resources, lies. The comments are interesting. You can keep dropping yours. Let's hear from you. What do you expect, or what do you anticipate to hear from the president? What are some of those things you want to hear from the president? His Excellency President Joseph Boakai. The boy is not in your court. Just tell. Nobody's seeing you. If you don't want me to call your name, so I won't call your name. All you need to do, just drop the comment, share the video in all of your different chat rooms. I'm begging you. That's the only plea I'm requesting. That's the only plea I'm asking. All you need to do, just drop your the video in all of your chat rooms, share it on your page. Let's invite the Liberian people to listen. You listen to some of those analysis. You as Liberians, sit back. Where do you think these challenges are coming from? Where's the root cause? Over time, we complain, or even though they are achievement, but yet still Liberians still go to bed on empty stomach. People still sleep, with hunger. Kids are not going to school. Parents are unable to even, solicit money to send for their kids to school. Yet and still, someone said, are they just sweeping? Come on. The guys are still preparing. At 2:30 will be the ushering of guests. You need not to ask. This is our protocol. Again, looking far above there is the newly appointed Minister of Youth and Sport Coordinator called Crowd Tuba, right ahead of you, right here. Let me see whether. Okay, that's the newly Youth and Sport Minister over there, replacing Ko Bangalore. Abi Duplessis says, are they just sitting? Abi, come on. Are they just sitting? It's a hot Monday afternoon in Liberia, folks. Those of you watching from different ends, Thomas to Dewey. Go to Dewey says, I believe in this president, and I know his speech today will be more positive in every sector because this president believes in delivering results, and for what I have seen in the past 2 years, Liberia is getting there. Definitely there we are, and that's our wish. That's our wish. We are getting there. Liberians are getting there. That's our wish. We want to see this country develop. We want to see this country, on the map where people, investors, will be eager to come and to push this country. Okay. Can we see your face a little bit? We can talk beautiful. We don't see your face. I'm behind camera. Okay. Once my colleague comes, so definitely we're going to be analysis at the front. So I'm just here behind camera at the same time, streaming live, reporting live, bringing you all of the happiness. It's like 3 in 1 at this place. So Alex win. Definitely you will see my beautiful face. Yeah, you okay, please. So that's it, folks. We're still here. It's getting hotter than ever before. Hotter. It's getting hotter. Yeah. At this point in time. Let's keep sharing the video. Just drop your comment here in Yango. Another huge budget pass to put out these structures, waste of countries, resources, because GMB is coming to tell us his third last as he starts the beginning of the 3rd years in power. Timothy Harris says it's very cold here in Minneapolis. Oh wow, this side is hot, like real fire. The sun is hot. I mean real hot. Maybe if you just place something on the floor in no time, you won't be able to touch it. It's hot. And this is a difficult one, especially when the sun is like this and you have this tax. It's not easy. It takes courage standing behind camera. We're not sitting, journalists stand behind camera. That's the beauty of the job. We stand until everything ends. I go with the floor. From where I am, if I show you how everything is lined up there, you see everybody behind their camera. No sitting. 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, up till it gets better. Franklin Bono says Liberia is getting better now. So definitely it is on all of us to make sure that this country gets better. It's not just about government. You and myself constitute the government. We contribute as well to the government progress. Instead of criticizing, can we wake up, can we push forward to do something positively that our country, Liberia, can be placed on the map as a nation, striving for progress instead of hate, instead of different, funny comments, bad comments, setting the image of the country that outside to those in different areas. Liberia is a beautiful country. Imagine, this is the only country you can't be deported from. If you are in another country and you does wrong or something wrong goes on, it's on you. If you are to come anywhere, you're coming back to your country, Liberia. This is the only country we're not going to run away from you. We're not going to push you and say you're not citizen. And no one is more Liberian than either of us. All of us, we are Liberians. So no one is more Liberian than any of us. So that's just it. That's just it. Keep dropping your comment. Keep dropping your comment. Let's invite others. Shut there at 2:30. It's already 40 minutes past 1. Shut there at 2:30 will be the ushering of guests up Capitol Hill. 2:30 will be the ushering of guests up Capitol Hill. where the president is expected to address the nation, the third state of the nation address shortly. 30 is the third state of the nation address. What Liberians anticipate from the president? What are some of those things Liberians expect to hear from the president remains a major as it relates to the progress of this country, his leadership, his government. So let's take more of your comments. Keep dropping your comments. Definitely we read them as it relates to what's happening at the grounds of the Capitol building. Capitol building right here. It's on all of us, as Liberians to push this country forward. So again, let's take more of your calls, more of your calls. Again. So folks, we are taking a break. I'm not going off. We are taking a break. One would say just musical interlude. Yeah, let's run for a musical break. The one playing in the background will be played shortly. Let's have it. While I just transition just a bit here, shift a bit to come back and bring you up to speed more of what's happening from this end. Stay with us, share the video as well.
Pleasant welcome to.
Well, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Thanks to all of you still following. Thanks to all of you following. It's good to be out here where you have schools of librarians trooping in, up Capitol Hill, journalists from different